Hey y'all. Hey y'all, hey. So right now we're going to talk about the bachelorette party that I went to recently for my best friend. It's kind of like, and you'll hear me say this, National Lampoon's meets The Hangover. Everything that could go wrong tried to go wrong. We still made the best of it. We had a great time and we laughed a whole lot. We stayed wet pretty much the whole time. But it was a time. Let me just tell you. I had to get my mom's Yukon, which has third row seating. I had to get everybody together. I had to get it beforehand so I can put gas in it, and then we could all get together for the surprise that we were going to do for her. So I'm going to change everybody's names just for anonymity's sake. So we're just gonna call her by her new little name. It's gonna be Jamie May. Jamie May, happy Bachelorette, darling. So anyway, back up a little bit. The girls had to come to the house so that we could all ride together, and one couldn't. But anyway, she got a new vehicle, and the friend that couldn't ride, her name's Mamie Sue, and she couldn't ride because she got a new vehicle and she needed to take her dog and she needed to go see her man and all that, which is fine. Her man lives like an hour and some change away, and it was already going to be like 5:30, and so we just things just fell apart that way, but kind of fell into place, so it was fine. So we get there. Oh, back up. Oh. So baby daddy was supposed to be at the house to take over Chase, so that way we could go and get this thing done and come on home, because I wasn't going to do this whole surprise thing for like hours and hours. Like, we had stuff we had to do. We had to get ready because we were leaving on Friday, and this is now Wednesday. So work decided to send him to the beach, which is like 2 hours and some change away, and so he wouldn't even be back to the house in time. So I called my mom, and my mom was getting ready to go out of town anyway on Thursday to go to Boston and to Maine with her boyfriend. And so she wanted to come see me and my son before she left anyway. So I was like, great. Hey, Ma, can you come and just watch him for a little bit while we go do this? We'll be gone about 30, 45 minutes. Be right back. So she said, sure, that'd be fine. So she came. Sorry. She came and did that. And we went and did the surprise. And one of the girls that came with us, Mamie Sue, who got a new truck, Jamie May wouldn't know who the truck is because nobody has seen that truck yet. So it played well into the we have to go separate, but we're all together kind of thing. So I'm in the Yukon, and it's me, and it is Connor Joe, and it is Lene. And so we're in the car, and I've got shirts made by her fiance's best friend's mom. We quiz at the end. But anyway, so she made these beautiful shirts, and so I wanted to take them to her, and Lene had made this beautiful invitation. It was like this big, and you folded it up, it looked like a pocketbook, and it was like an invitation to your own bachelorette thing, and it was a poem. It was gorgeous. So she's so crafty that way, that Lene's so crafty. Anyway, so we did that. All was well. Okay, fast forward, now we're going to Friday morning. Friday morning, we are determined we're leaving at 6 o'clock. 6 a.m., we are leaving. So we get there. I get to her house. Everybody's going to her house to park in the back because she has a big lot. And we're getting on the road and we're leaving. Great. Perfect. We're all on time. We're getting ready to go to Dunkin' Donuts to get us some coffee and some breakfast on the way out. Done. We are going to Myrtle Beach, y'all. That is where we were going. We were so excited. Before we get on the road, Jamie May says, it's supposed to rain all weekend. I said, really? Of all the things that I looked up and tried to get going, I did not bother to look at the weather. I felt like I had dumbass written across my forehead. But we've been planning this thing since February. Okay, so we get in the car and we're headed to Dunkin', and Connor Joe decides to tell us about the stuff that's going on with her man. Which was fine. We're asking everybody what's happening. And so he started on his crap about how he didn't want her to go. Well, he's had since like February to say he didn't want her to go. She even offered not to go because they were going to work on some things. It was a relationship struggle. And he said, no, you're going to go, whatever. Okay, so now day of, he's freaking out. So not only on this trip down there has he blowed her phone up, he has now sent me and sent Jamie May messages on Facebook about how we have destroyed their relationship. Can we talk about controlling? Like, she knows all this. You don't have to come in the comments and say, we know. But it happened continuously through the weekend that he just would not leave her be. So we did that. What did we do? We're talking about, sorry y'all, my ADD's kind of kicking in a little bit, and I took my medicine, I'm trying to calm down. So we talked about Connie Joe's man. All right. Oh, so prior to us leaving, Lene and I had been trying to find different things for us to do. Now, I know that one of Jamie May's things on her bucket list to do was the zip line. So we're all about zip lining until we found out it was going to rain all weekend. You can't zip line in the rain. At least not there. Okay. I called ahead and made reservations for massages on the Saturday afternoon. We're all excited about that. I was trying to get into the traditional male exotic dancers, and to find out they had some maintenance issues. I couldn't get in to see them. I had planned on us going to a comedy show. It was a dinner show, it was comedy, and the guy that was going to be up there actually wrote some things for Orange is the New Black. Now, Jamie May's favorite show of all time that I can remember is Orange is the New Black. She loves that thing. And so I was like, oh, this will be right up her alley. She's going to love this. He canceled. Now, are y'all starting to see where this weekend is starting to become Hangover meets National Lampoons? Nothing is going to go right. Wait till I get to the part where we're trapped. I ain't got there yet. Stay tuned. So anyway, we're all excited. We get to this room. I booked it on VRBO, and the lady was kind enough to let us get in early. She was super duper nice, so the room was great. We get in there. There's a leak in the toilet. Crap. If I don't let her know now, she's going to think we did it, and then I lose my security deposit, which is $250. It's like, crap. So let her know immediately. I still, to this day, have not gotten my security deposit back. But it has not been 2 weeks yet. So it's not been exactly 2 weeks yet from the time I'm filming this video. So there'll be a letter written if I don't get it. But anyway, so let's see. Let me go to my notes. Okay, so we had the maintenance issue there, the comedy show canceled, early check-in. Okay. So mind you, on this trip down here, we're all excited, but none of us are really awake yet. So we're talking and catting back and forth, and we're trying to put some music on. I took a little boom box, like a little Bose box that you can put, you can do Bluetooth, because the car that we were driving didn't really have, great sound all the way around it. It's an older Yukon, but it was maintained well, and so I just brought the boom box. Anyway, so that was fine. We were singing some jams. We were trying to wake up. That was fine. Well, I had gone through a little moment of spell, because I have not been away from my child longer than 24 hours. And it had hit me before I left, but it hit me again on the way down there that I am not going to see my child for almost 3 days. I will not be able to control any situation he's in for 3 days. If something happens, it's going to take me hours upon hours to get to him. I was freaking out for a minute. I had to calm myself back down, take my medicine, we're good to go. All right. So let's see. And as we're on the way down there, Mamie Sue decides to tell us that she, bless her soul, she's coming down for this trip, and as soon as we get back on Sunday, she's got to pack because she has training back down in South Carolina for 2.5 weeks for her new job that she's got. Could you imagine? No. She had to live in a hotel for 2.5 weeks. She didn't pay really for anything except for gas, but still. Like, it's 2.5, and she doesn't have any kids, but she has a new man in her life. Well, they're not new. I mean, they're still in the honeymoon phase, but they've been together a couple months now. And she has this fur baby that is her baby. Her baby. Now, granted, they run dogs, so, and they have a bunch, like her and her boyfriend together, but that is her baby. The little Jack Russell Terrier kind of thing, mixed with a Basset Hound. It is the ugliest and cutest little thing ever. Mamie Sue, don't get mad at me for saying that, but hold on. Sorry, y'all. My mama was calling. Had to fix that. I'll call her back in a minute, Ma. Sorry. Give me just a minute. I'll call you back. Because I'm about halfway down with this list. Okay, so here comes the fun stuff, y'all. I know we're into this thing 10 minutes. Y'all like, when does it get into the fun stuff? It's coming right now. All right, so we go to Red Lobster. After we check in, we're going back out. We're hungry. We're going to Red Lobster. So we get in there, and I told the guys that this is a bachelorette party. I mean, they saw our little pins and stuff. And there was some cutie patooties in there. Let me just tell you. He said, you need me to dance on the table? I said, yeah, you do that. No, we're just kidding. He was totally fine. But, well, he was totally fine. But anyway, so we got a bunch of drinks, and Jamie made drink a bunch of them. We were getting ready to go on a casino dinner cruise, and we needed to finish eating, get home and get ready, because this was at like 1, and we had to be at the dinner casino cruise at 6:30. But we needed to be there like at 6 to get everything going. So we get to this dinner casino cruise, and we for some reason in my mind, I just thought it was going to be just a couple of hours. I didn't look it up, and I know that Lene had told us how long it was going to be. It just didn't register. 5 hours we were going to be on this boat. Out in the middle of the ocean. Put a pin in that. Pin. Back to Red Lobster. I needed to call them to make sure that they were still running because it was raining and thunderstorming. So I called them and they said, yes, we're still going. Everything's fine. No problem. Okay, so back here. So we get on. It's 5 hours. There's no turning back now. We're out to sea. Done. Everybody took their Dramamine or their Phenergan before they got on there. Whatever. 1 hour later, all of us are seasick. 1 hour into a 5-hour dinner cruise. We're all seasick. Now, Connie Joe is projectile. Jamie May, who all this is for, and we wanted it to be special, projectile. Like, this boat is so rocky. Like, they have to hold on to walls before they're puking their guts out. Trigger, sorry, y'all, before they're getting sick. Because they decided to not cancel this cruise, even though they're 7-foot swells. Yeah, that was our Friday night. There was even a lady on this cruise that was having a heart attack. Or they thought she was having a heart attack, and they would not turn the boat around. They just said they'd have an ambulance waiting at dock when we got back. Because you can't gamble anywhere. You got to gamble like that out in international waters or have some kind of permit license thing. And then, y'all, never again. Nope. There has been a letter written, and there has been reviews made. No, not doing that ever again. Nope. Okay, so now it's Friday night. Now they're supposed to get back to dock at 11:30. Well, about 10:30, they turned the boat around so they could get back. And once we stopped going against that current, it was almost like within the next 15 minutes, we were all feeling so much better. They had a band come up. They started playing all these like the Cupid Shuffle and the Viker Shuffle and the line dances and stuff. And of course, we all got up there and did them because we're now starting to feel better. We get to port or get to dock at 11:30, and we are just ready to go. It is a story to tell later. But it was like, really? I was crying. I was so upset because I wanted this to be so special for Jamie May because she deserved it to be special. And it's just like, why? One whole night is ruined. I was sad. I was very sad. Okay. Next. So, seasick, 5 hours. Okay, dancing, 10, 30. Yep. Oh, okay. So the next morning, we get up and we're going to go eat at Paula Deen. Love Miss Paula Deen, family style girl. It is the best. I love Paula Deen. I love it. Okay, so went there. That was fantastic. It was great. They had shops all around. It was like Broadway at the beach kind of thing. So we're sitting there eating, and I went ahead and called to get tickets for the medieval dinner show that night because the ticket office didn't open until 3:45, and with all of us trying to get ready and stuff, we just didn't know if we were going to make it. So we wanted to make sure that we all had our tickets and stuff, and we were all just ready. Now, I'm so glad we did that because we were almost late. Okay, so I call them and I get everything done and get it paid for, and they're sending me tickets through email. 20 minutes later, I still don't have all the tickets. I'm like, what is this? So I call them back, tell them what's happening. They resend me tickets again. Still don't get them all. So they did tell me that if I took the confirmation number up to the desk, they could pull up the tickets and everything would be fine. I said, great. That would be just wonderful. Later on, fast forward a little bit, they eventually all came in. So it was only a little panic for a little bit. But okay, so now here it is. Okay, so Saturday afternoon, like we've done some shopping. So we had an appointment at 12 o'clock to go to get massages done. So we go to this massage parlor, and it looks wretched on the outside. But on the inside, it looked nice. So I had called a week ahead of time because their website says we can accommodate groups up to 10 people. And so I was like, great. And so when I called her, I said, we wanted to just make sure we're all together in the same room. And the lady said, sure, we can handle all that. We get there, and that's not what they're doing. They're putting us in separate rooms. And it's like, wait a minute, that's not what I asked for. And then the owner comes out and attacks me, like verbally. Like, there's nobody in the world that's going to do it all together. You should have known to ask. And I said, I did ask. And I was told that we could. And she said, nobody told you that. Nobody said. I was like, back up. So we ended up leaving there, trying to call around, trying to get someplace else that would do it for 5 people, which we figured wouldn't happen for 5 people, but we still called to try. So I was all upset about that because, the night before had gone so well. I cried about that. So now let's just go back to the room and get ready. That's just what we got to do. We get back to the room to get ready. Jamie Mae gets some disturbing news. So we only had 45 minutes to get ready. So I knew something was wrong when she was still outside smoking after we had been there for 30 minutes. I was like, you need to get ready. And so she just hadn't told anybody what was happening. Well, she finally told me, and I'm not going to throw all that out there or anything, but just know that she got some bad news. Okay, so she gets ready, and we're out the door like minutes. Like, we are 20 minutes away, and we're 20 minutes away, and we're leaving 15 minutes till it starts, and it's non-refundable. And I'm like, well, y'all, I'm going to ticket in South Carolina. Like, I have to boogie. So we're going. We finally get close to this thing and get ready to turn in, and my gas light comes on. I'm like, I don't know the limits that this Yukon has for the reserve once the gas light comes on, so I'm kind of panicking. I got to park in the back because I can't really back this thing out. I mean, it's like a bus. It's humongous. So I have to park in the park. And we're all the way in the back. Like, the way this thing is set up, like, here's the building. And, like, here's where you have to come in at. Here's the front of the building. And I had to park all the way back here. Okay. And this building has to be big enough to have, like, horses running. It's a humongous building. So we're back here, and we're having to walk. Okay. Now, mind you, it has been raining and thunderstorming while we're down there. This is Saturday night. We get out of the car, and somebody makes the comment of, I'm not going to take my umbrella right now, because if it's raining when we get out, it doesn't matter. We're going back to the room anyway. I still took mine. I think it was just because of habit from the day before, and I just had in my brain, take your umbrella wherever you go. I'm glad I did. On the way down, okay, mind you, we're parked back here. We got to come up here. We got to come all the way around this building up here. Got to walk. So we're here. We get about right here, starts to sprinkle. We're starting to pick up pace. We get to here, and the bottom falls out. Just completely out. So Jamie Mae cuddles up to me. I got my umbrella up. I'm drenched on this side. She's drenched on this side. We're having to come all the way back around to here. And there's still a line outside. Just standing in line, getting pounded by water. After we done our makeup and our hair, these girls had curls in their hair. We were all pretty, ready to go. Yeah. So there's that. We finally get in after, the girls are soaked from head to toe. Soaked. Cold because now you're inside and the air conditioning's hitting. You're just freezing now. Trying to get in. And the thing is starting. And we're not even at our seats yet. And we have to, they got to order our food and all that when we get there. So we're rushing to find our seats and stuff. So we get seated. We get ready. We watch the show. The show's great. It's wonderful. If you haven't been, you need to go see Medieval Times. It's great. Lene was sitting beside me. And she got a little emotional. Something happened with her. Got her calm. We got ready to leave. And she says, my shirt smells like mildew. Great. So we need to get back to the room, but I need to go get gas. And so I put in my GPS once we get out. Let me back up. Okay, we're getting ready to get out. And me and who went with me? Somebody went with me to get the car. I don't remember which one it was. Somebody came with me to get the car. I think it was Connor Joe. But I came in to get the car, and so I was trying to text them. I'm coming around, but remember my gas light's on, so y'all got to hurry and get out and get to the car. So I pull up to pick everybody up. They finally jump in, and we're stuck in lines of traffic trying to get out of this thing, which I knew was going to happen. I'm like, why don't I think ahead, So I'm like, I'm going to have to be aggressive. So I was whipping that thing in and out. Y'all don't let my mama see this. But I finally made it to the gas station, and I didn't know what side the gas thing was on. I couldn't remember. So I went in. No, it's not on this side. I didn't look, but they said, look at your gas tank on your dashboard, and what side the little nozzle on, that's the side that your gas tank is on. And I was like, okay, great. I see that. It's on this side. So I back up, and I pull back in. Nope, it ain't over there. So here I am rotating this bus around like 47 and a half times, and I'm finally getting gas. In a bad part of town where I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, get gas. Fine. Going back to the house because people need to change their clothes. Fantastic. We're going to go get in the pool. That's what we're going to do. Rain's finally stopped. We're going to get in the pool. I get in the pool, and somebody gets a phone call. I need to take that, so we're just waiting and waiting. Anyway, the pool is so cold. So cold. So it's like, if you're in it to win it. And you better bring your alcohol with you because the only thing will keep you warm in that pool. It's so cold. Because it's been raining, So Jamie Mae finally gets in the pool. And I get in the pool. And Lene and Connor Joe and Mamie Sue are already in it. They're already in the pool. Loving life. Cold as shit. Loving life. So anyway, we get in. We prance around a little bit. 30 minutes into it, lightning, thunder, rain. We gotta go. Now we're hungry. What are we gonna do? So we didn't bring anything to put in the refrigerator, so we got to call the pizza place. The pizza place is gonna take 45 minutes, even though they're like 2 miles down the road. But that's okay. I asked for delivery. You can't be too much. Well, yeah, we're already at 22 minutes. Told y'all it's gonna be a long one, but we're almost done. Okay, so pizza comes. I think 3 people ate on it, and then we put it in the fridge, and we're done, and we went to bed. Next morning, it is time to go. It is Sunday morning, and it's time to leave. So we're all sad we have to leave, but excited to get back to our family members. We're packing up stuff, getting stuff put down, getting the stuff put in the cart to take down. I'm going through the checklist, make sure we got everything. Yes, we're out the door. Great. So we're going to Ryan's to have a buffet. It was good. We left there and went about 10 minutes up the road to the Tanger outlets. And I had to throw up everything. I don't know if it's something I ate. I don't know if it's just how I felt. I don't know, but it didn't sit. So anyway, we left the Tanger outlets, and now we're on the road headed home. It's 1 o'clock. Headed home. About 2:30, I'm hungry. We have finally hit Lumberton. What is this? Go away. I'll get you later. Sorry, y'all. Notification popped up. We hit Lumberton. We're going to Firehouse Subs and Hardee's and to Starbucks, and everything's fine. And we ate a little bit, and then back on the road, and they didn't have any like outside garbage receptacles, so I found a dumpster. So I was going to throw stuff in, and these two people started walking up to the car. And so I put the thing in drive, and I'm starting to go, and I look, and something catches my eye, and so I hit the brake just a split second until I realized it's somebody waving their hands like they're walking towards the car. And immediately I go to hit the gas, but everybody in the car is like, no! Stop! Like, I know! Oh my gosh, I was like, y'all, I get it. Woo. But I mean, they were scared. I get it. I was scared, and I just need to get out of there. So I got emotional because I got overwhelmed for a minute, and I was crying a little bit. So Jamie Mae was, trying to get my head off of it. Anyway, so a lot of anxiety this weekend, just a little. So we get there, we get back on the road, and we're headed home. All right, so we get back close to town. We stop to get gas. I pull into the gas station, and the car sounds funny. Like, thank God we're back at home, but like when I'm trying to turn to go into the gas pump, like it's trying to stop me. It's like, that's weird. So I pull up and I get gas, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to back up and try not to do such a sharp turn. I'm going to do wide turns. Anyway, long story short, or shorter, we're trying to we put the hazards on, and I'm creeping down 64. And I'm going home somehow, getting there. So creeping down the road, going like 45 and a 65. 45 and a 70. But we're getting there. We get back to Jamie Mae's, where everybody's car's at, and the two guys that were there, we had them kind of look at it, and they were just like, get home. It sounds like CV joint. Sounds like wheel bearing. Sounds like something. Get home. Creeped on the way home. Finally got to my house. I was about on, there's two little short roads where you get to mine, and on that first short road, I heard, I'm going straight now, and it's going, and it goes, bzzz, and I'm like, what is all these noises? Freaking out. Finally get to the house. I parked that thing, and I'm so glad I'm finally home. So we're all home. We all made it. We had National Lampoon strip, but Mamie Sue's air conditioner is out when she gets home. Jamie Mae, when she gets home, her fiance's grandfather passes away that Sunday night. He had passed away. So I get home, and it's not a whole lot, but my shoulder has some issue. I can't move it. And then my baby, who I love so much, has decided to draw on the walls. So there's orange and yellow and brown all over the walls. And Connie Joe found out that her man that has been bugging the crap out of her because he didn't want her to go, found out that he had been cheating on her for a few months now. So and she has to have emergency surgery on her foot, which happened today. And she's doing good. She's already texted me she's out of surgery, but her heart's still broken. But her foot's doing better. So y'all, 27 minutes into this video, my brain hurts from telling y'all everything that happened on our National Lampoon's Meets Hangover with not very much alcohol at all, might I add. We bought a bunch. I think we might have drank 2 wine cooler things, and I took my rum and my chaser, and I might have had a half a whiskey sour. Nobody was really drinking. We drank at Red Lobster on Friday afternoon. So thanks for hanging out with me while I'm talking about our National Lampoon's Meets the Hangover without alcohol type of Bachelorette weekend. But Jamie Mae, I love you, boo. We're going to do something different to turn this around, but we definitely have something we can all talk about later. But thanks everybody for hanging out. And if you would hit the subscribe button, it really helps me out. Hit a thumbs up. Leave me some comments. Yeah, I'm tired just talking about it. Bye, guys.